Hi Booktube, it's Stephanie. Today I will share with you all the books that I got in March. Now some of them are books that I ordered due to the big sale that we have in Sweden every time at the end of February, but some of them I did buy in store in March. And obviously we also have the Illumicrate for February. Let's start with the one book that I just bought because I wanted to add it to my collection, and that is a classic that I've read a couple of times. I just like this edition. This is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I have no idea how to say that name, but yeah, this is the Swedish translation. I have read this. This movie was one of my favorite when I grew up. Don't ask why. I still don't really know because it's not really, I'm gonna move over, because it's not, yeah, because we're talking like when I was like 8, so I must have just liked the aesthetic even then. But yeah, I bought this to have a copy of this book in my collection. So let's continue on with the Sail Train, the books that I got there. And at the same time I got that book, I got Kulan som inte träffade by Richard Osman. So this is the third book in the Thursday Murder Club series, and the English title is The Bullet That Missed. Have I started this? No. Have I purchased all the books as soon as they ended up on sale? Yes. A murder mystery. Basically that's it. Next we have a non-fiction, and this is Sveriges Stormaktstid by Dick Harrison. This is about the Sweden's, I have no idea what the English translation is, but basically during the time where Sweden had a lot of power. Stormaktstid. Yeah, I have no idea. Please help me, my dear friend. But yeah, I have mentioned before that I am really bad at, I don't really know a lot about the history of Sweden because in Swedish schools that's not really a priority. And yeah, we'll see how much I know about this. Or it could have just been my school that didn't make it a priority. So, and then the last book. Here's the thing, before Booktube I didn't care if my covers matched. Then Booktube came along and oh, you destroyed me. But this was on a ridiculous sale, so even though the new edition has come out with a matching cover to the one that I got before on a sale, I still got this, and it's hardcover, so they kind of match anyway. And this is Antimatter Blues by Edward Ashton. This is the sequel to Mikey 7, which I have not read yet. But yeah, so this is a sequel to the events in that book. And if I remember correctly, Mikey 7 is the 7th clone of the same body. And once the clone dies, a new clone gets put in with all the memories that has been uploaded or something. But yeah, so this is a sequel to the first one. But yeah, so those are the 4 books that I got afterwards on the sale, except for that one, because I went to the store and got some new releases actually at the same time I got that one. So let's put those books down and start with the ones I paid full price for. So I have actually gotten a lot of, I think of the 5 books I've left, 4 of them are actually books that came out this year, which is a bit of a record for me, at least when it comes to buying full price books. But the first one is one that I've heard a lot of people reference, and I am intrigued. But this is We Are Legion, We Are Bob by Dennis E. Taylor, and this follows a person who dies, is one of those persons whose brain was put down or something to then later on be resurrected, But when he does kind of wake up in a computer program, he gets told that he's now a property of the state, and he has an option to run some drones due to some kind of war, and he takes it. Yeah, it does sound weird. And yeah, this is it. And I'm hoping that I like this. But yeah, it's the AI element that I'm really intrigued by. And then, like, he used to be a human, and then several 100 years afterwards, yeah, a century later, he gets put in an AI to work with drones. I just found that intriguing. So now we have the books that came out this year. So the first one, I felt an obligation to get this, and this is Just Stab Me Now by Yellow Bearup. She is a TikToker, or I watch her on YouTube, but she makes these shorts, and both about armor and things like that. But she did make these shorts in which she was the author, but also the main character of the story, and people started to say, I want the next part. Can you write a book about it? This is the book. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I will link that playlist down below. It's a good watch if nothing else. The next one I got because the cover looked amazing, and that is The Last Blood cover by Vanessa Lee. And this one follows a girl who has a power to heal, but she can also harm someone, and she's seen as this monster that kills just for fun, and her gift is very highly respected and wanted in the criminal underworld. But one day she gets caught and gets sold to the highest bidder, who happens to be a wealthy heir, who asked her to heal the witness to her father's murderer, and she then says that she will find said murderer, and political thingamajigs. I just love this cover. That's the real reason why I bought it. I just adore it. Next we have yet another YA. Don't ask me why I keep on buying YA. I don't know either. It's Compass and Blade by Rachel Greenlaw. I got this edition. It looks amazing. And in this one we are following a wrecker who is one of 7, I think. Yeah, one of the 7 chosen to swim out and plunder the wrecked ship beyond the Isle of Woesvere. And she has a connection to the waves, and the waves ask her to go deeper into the sea, but she does not want to abandon her island. However, one day, because the people on this island are the reason why these ships are crashing, one day, however, the watchmen crack down on the island and takes her father away, and to get her father's freedom back, she needs to go on a journey, and she finds some family secrets. Again, I love just the spray edges. We don't really see them here in Sweden, at least not like in normal stores. I obviously get them from Illumicrate, but yeah, looks really pretty. One of the reasons actually why I didn't like wait to buy it. And there it is behind my head, as usual. And the last one is one that I'm really looking forward to, and this Illumicrate did such a good job. So the last book of today's haul, the Illumicrate one, is To Change a God by Elizabeth May, and this cover, I almost like the back cover even better. Like, I love this. And underneath the dust jacket, there we go, and the end papers. This one gives me a little bit of, well, maybe not with the girl in the sky, but it gives me a little bit of Wizard of Oz vibes. And this one follows a pair of sisters whose mother crafted the gods into the bones, and they are now bound to these gods and you be able to use magic, and they have been raised to become weapons, and they need to take the helm of the rebellion, and they go about it in different ways. It just sounds so cool. It doesn't really remind me of God Killer, but it kinda does. And I don't really want to say anything more because I am afraid that I might spoil something. I still need to pick that book up again, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This was one of the books that I was really anticipating, and I need to get to that list again. Yes, I have a list of books I'm looking forward to this year, and I need to make videos about them. So these are the 9 books that I got in March. Did you get anything in March? And yes, I'm aware that as I'm filming this, I've yet to edit the February one. But yeah, I am pretty pleased with this pile of books, and I'm actually surprised with myself with how many of them are this year's releases, because typically I'm like a year behind. But yeah, what was the best book that you got in March? Please tell me down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!